Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back.
Great day to be a day, Gus.
Great little floater there, that will win the game.
Quickly up the court, pass it over to Ferguson.
They're on a heater right now. I think they're feeling the crowd.
Goes up to number 2. What a hit.
Wow, look at those skills.
Emily,
Oh,
wow.
in goal. Look at that.
Oh!
Beautiful behind the back. Oh my gosh.
You are watching EHS Live, home of the high school. Go Maroon.
He finds it downfield. It's Don Rogers. It's a touchdown. I don't believe it.
Welcome back to another game here in the Ainsley Court and Centennial Gym. Today we've got a girls varsity basketball matchup. The Stone Ridge, I believe they're the Huskies.
Sounds right to me. We'll go with it.
No one's wearing any sort of merchandise besides their jerseys, and they just say Stone Ridge on them.
Impossible to say for sure.
Hold on, look at the banners. Stone Ridge. Their logo is like a map.
The Sacred Heart School, Stone Ridge School of the Sacred Heart. Nobody knows their mascot.
Nobody knows their mascot for sure.
We'll go with
It's just one of those things you don't know for sure.
One of those things nobody knows for sure.
Yeah, of course they're matched up against your Episcopal High School Maroon. And it's going to be an outstanding one today, Hank.
Absolutely, Duke. I'm excited. This Maroon team has been on a bit of a losing streak recently, but they've been, speaking to Coach Reed, she says that they were incredibly inspired by the theologian in residence's chapel talk the other day, and they're inspired to not abandon ship, but dig deep. And I hope to see them do that today.
Shout out Dante Stewart. Stewart is his last name, Hank.
I believe so. I couldn't say for sure. National anthem being played. We will join you in a moment.
Wow, a beautiful rendition there of the national anthem.
Performed by the Episcopal High School. Duke.
Both of us. Starting for Stone Ridge, the sophomore, number 24, Josie Watts.
And she's an electric player, Duke.
So I've heard. Also at guard, the junior, Allison. Take a look at that one, Hank. Are we thinking hog there?
Hog.
March, the senior. And one moment. We're having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Apologize for that. Our guy in the booth has let us know that Stone Ridge is the Gators. How about that, Hank? That probably wouldn't have been in my top 12 guesses. Who knew? Maybe number 13.
Not a lot of gators in this area, even though it used to be a swamp.
It used to be a swamp. They'd always tell us that. It's also a lot.
And the Episcopal lineup was just announced. Excuse the silence there. We had some technical difficulties.
Starting for Episcopal High School, we've got number 12, Genesis Villegas. Hold on. Not sure that's good. Princess Akogenu, Shy James, Anya Everett, and Cover Dixon. Quite a switchable lineup, Hank. Most of those players are able to guard the 1 through 5, as the shortest player on the court, Anya Everett, was actually taking the tip-off for this squad. And the final player for the Stone Ridge Gators starting lineup is Ava Brady. Tip-off won by Anya Everett, but the saves were going out of bounds by Genesis. There goes Princess. Gets her on rebound. Back out to Dixon. Hank, what are you seeing this far?
You know, I haven't seen much because we're only 30 seconds in, but the Maroon look good. Great ball movement thus far, and they look inspired to, change their past, their previous few games, and
yeah, the Maroon look to have both a size and athletic advantage here, as they've been able to get both rebounds this far. And they've really been able to dominate the paint.
They have been, and
just as I say that, a rebound there for Carrie Helfrich. Oh, and gets away from her. Princess
Aaron
lobs one up the middle. Not really sure who that was aimed at.
Yeah, it looked like she expected a little bit of a miscommunication between her and Shy James.
Shades of Sam Darnold on that one.
Yeah, seeing ghosts maybe, but Shy James stopped running, and I guess Princess thought she was going to keep running.
Happens, Hank. Rebounded by Princess. She's going fast. Oh,
Ejected.
Blocked by Josie Watts.
But stolen by Shy, and she goes up with it.
Oh, I believe that was Watts. Yeah, that was Watts.
Blown layup there from Shy James. That's a rare sight. She normally will finish those chances.
Hard foul there. And a minute and a half in, this game is still 0-0. That's not something you'll see every time.
No, but it's been extremely fast-paced, end-to-end, full sprint, all the way. You got to expect these ladies are going to be pretty tired pretty shortly. They're playing hard, Duke.
Couldn't agree more, Hank. Luckily, we've got a very deep lineup here. Coach Slack keeps his players correct conditioned as well.
This is true.
And, where the game has really changed is off the bench. And I think we'll see that a lot this game with the pace of play. Wow. Big three there to open up the scoring.
She turns to the Maroon student section and flashes a three, letting them know.
That was Josie Watts for the Gators.
Genesis with an attempt to respond, but wouldn't fall.
And Princess puts in a layup. Shy James with a steal at the other end.
Yeah, the Gators tried to catch the Maroons sleeping just then, but were unable to get past Shy James.
Shy James barely gets that one. Genesis for three. Oh, a little long there. Gators pushing the pace. And a high pass from Watts.
The Gators,
the fingers of Ava Brady,
like to play very fast basketball, and I'm hoping the Maroon can try to slow the game down here because that's how they typically play, a really slow, organized game, and the Gators are clearly trying to throw them off of that.
Absolutely, Hank. Rebounded. Cover Dixon grabs her own rebounds.
Shot for three.
And she drills it. You don't see her take a lot of those, Hank. Usually she's anchoring the paint, but
she can shoot it though, dude.
A real three-level score.
Oh, lots of turnovers on both ends of the court tonight. It's been pretty sloppy, but both teams are fighting hard and playing great defense.
Steam section getting loud. Wow.
Great move there.
Yeah, that was a solid spin move, Hank. And Watts actually has all 5 points for the Gators.
She seems to be the Gators' best player thus far.
From what I've seen, Hank, get up to the ring.
Genesis fouled there. Go to the line.
First one goes. Maroon leads 6-5. Shy and Anya checking out now for Chelsea and Eloise Extra.
Now Eloise with an interesting nickname, shades of famous producer, Wheezy. That's what they call her, I believe.
Wheezy out of here.
And she checks in and gets a rebound immediately.
Checking in for the Gators, it is Sophie Stoltz, the senior, and Karina Sather, the junior.
And it seemed to me, Duke, thus far for the Gators, they've been content allowing the Maroon to shoot the 3 ball. They haven't really closed out much on shots from long range, and it seems to have worked for them so far, but
they are trailing, Hank.
They're trailing, but only one of those shots has fallen.
That's true. It's been difficult on the offensive end for both teams. 4 minutes down, and it is still 6-5. Wow. Long inbounds there. Goes to Watts.
And for what I've seen thus far, it seems that as though Watts is going to be the key for the Gators in this game. They're going to be looking to her a lot on the offensive end of the court.
It's been hurting them so far as the Maroon have been able to key in and really focus their defensive efforts on her, it seems.
A blown layup there for the Maroon, and they're going to have to clean that up if they want to extend their lead in this game.
Big 3 there for Genesis goes off.
Yeah, again, they're just leaving them open from outside, and they've been able to get some stops.
Again, both teams feel like a broken record here. It's either a pistol miss 3, Princess accidental drive, or Stone Ridge is missing a layup down at the other end.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of variation from either team and the shots they're looking for, and
you'd like to see some more ball movement from each of these teams working to get some open layups.
Absolutely, Dick.
Smaller lineup here for the Maroon as Anya Everett checks back in along with Nisha Roy. Shy James also comes back in.
And you got to think that was a strategical move, putting Nisha Roy in the game for the Maroon, as if they're going to let him shoot the 3 ball, they've really got to close out on Nisha Roy because she's the Maroons' best 3-point shooter.
So I've heard. Wow, another 2 drops for Stone Ridge, and they will take back a 1-point lead. Shy James for the midi. Oof, just goes off. Anya Everett grabs the rebound, but she is forced out of bounds.
Great defense there from Watts.
Substitution made. Madison Martinez checks in for Eloise Ekstrand.
And Duke, one thing I've noticed about this Stone Ridge Huskies in this game is that Stone Ridge Gators, excuse me, sorry, is every player on their shot falls there for Watts.
Score is now 9-6 for the Gators.
Every member of their coaching staff is sporting some sort of jersey. You got to wonder if that's a theme for them or if this is a special game.
For those of you at home who can't see, they're not just regular basketball jerseys. I mean, these are like college jerseys and movie jerseys, the kind of thing you don't see every day. So I'm interested, Hank. I'm interested.
Me too.
3 ball falls for the Maroon, and the score is now 9-9.
Scrap there on the floor, and the Maroon comes away with the ball.
It's looking a little rough there for a moment, but Maroon charged back. Open for 3 is Princess. Oof, her shot goes off. That got to Martinez. Martinez up to Cover. Oh, Cover's shot just barely goes off. Shy James rebounds.
And that's going to be called for an up and down. I believe she just rebounded her own air ball.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like that was the call there. Unfortunate. You know, it's tough when you air ball and it falls right back down to you.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, Hank? Oh, unfortunate missed layup there. Rejected by the rim. I've been there, Hank.
Me as well, Dick.
Sometimes you're just a little bit further under the rim than you think you are. Stone Ridge will get another chance with it, though. Oh. Helfrich on the drive. She goes down hard, but the foul is called.
You know, in our senior versus faculty basketball game last week, I was not only rejected by the rim, but by Coach Slack.
Really?
Yeah, he came through with a nice little block on me, and definitely a bit embarrassing.
Oof. First free throw goes off for Helfrich. They're going to break this tie. She's got one more chance. Helfrich again. Ooh. Second shot goes off as well. Shy James in the post. It's exactly what kind of look the Maroon want. Fortunately, it doesn't fall.
Yeah, the Maroon have been struggling thus far just to get anything to fall. They've gotten some good looks, but just haven't been able to knock them down.
Absolutely, Hank. It's really frustrating for them, and I can imagine it's frustrating for Coach Slack and Coach Reed.
And Watts, who's been the spark for the Gators thus far, is checking back into the game.
How about that? It seemed like they missed her as they didn't have much scoring after she left the court. Shot goes off. Shot clock turned off now. We'll see if the Maroon hold the ball. Try to take the last shot. Still moving pretty fast as they slow it down with Shy James up top. Ooh. Shy is blocked by Sophie Stoltz.
Travel called there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Princess seems a bit confused by that call, but I think she just took a couple extra steps.
Yeah, it looked like the right call to me, Hank, as unfortunate as it is.
6 seconds here for the Gators to get a shot
Yeah,
off.
about 6 or 7.
Around there.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Big three there for Stone Ridge. Oh, it hits the side of the backboard. And clock will run out in the first quarter. After 8, we're left with a tie game. Score is 9-9. And both teams will have a minute to collect their thoughts.
You know, for these Stone Ridge Gators, I think the key is just going to be keep getting the ball to Watts because she's really been the only one producing anything thus far offensively.
Absolutely.
And she's their star for sure. And for the Maroon, it's just you got to knock down your shots.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Maroon are getting the looks they want. They're just not hitting them, and it's as simple as that. If you're not making the shots you want to make, not much you can do for yourself. Or shots you want to take.
Smaller crowd than the Maroon is used to when they're playing at home. That's likely due to it being a busy Thursday night. Theologian in residence is here tonight. He's giving a talk and having a dinner right now, I believe.
Would you have been there, Hank? I was planning on attending that, but
I was as well. It's hard to pass up free Chipotle.
It is hard to pass up free Chipotle.
But I made the executive decision that coming to my sports media obligations was probably pretty important. Didn't want to let anybody down.
Absolutely, Hank. Ooh, big three there for Genesis goes off. Watts wide open in the paint. She goes up with it. Looked like she may have been fouled there, but no call. Here comes Genesis. She's face guarded from the logo. Trailing by 2. A lot of pressure on the Maroon here. Shy James for 3. Ooh, goes off. Here comes Stone Ridge.
Stolen though. Genesis with a great play. And Princess
And
going to have a
Princess
wide open layup.
Wow!
Oh! Rejection.
Chase down block made by, I believe that was Helfrich.
Princess saw the light at the end of the tunnel there, but
slowed down a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Passed a little bit too high for Dixon. Forced to give the ball up to avoid a backcourt violation. And foul is called on, I believe that was also Dixon.
You know, it's interesting, Duke. Almost every member of this Gators team is wearing the exact same shoes. One player on the bench wearing pink shoes, but the rest all sporting the same.
And I could not tell you what shoes those are, Hank.
I couldn't either. But I think it's a good look when teams are all wearing the same thing.
I agree, Hank. Big fan of that.
Some say it takes away individuality and expression, but as Shy James knocks down a nice shot there to tie it up.
They needed that one. Episcopal ties it up, and we'll see if Stone Ridge can retake their lead here. Whoa, huge 3 for Katie Marks.
Marks says, anything you can do, I can do better. Responding to Shy's 2 with a 3.
Yeah, 3 is worth more than 2, Hank, or so I've been told.
That's what I've been told. I mean, maybe if you get into higher levels of math, 3 may be worth less than 2. Who knows? But
negative numbers and such. I mean, nobody knows for sure.
Nobody knows. But all I know is in calculus, the class I'm taking right now, 3 is definitely more than 2.
Yeah, and in basketball, most importantly, 3 is worth more than 2.
That is correct. A little bit of a lull in the action here as the timeout was called, and Stone Ridge's coaches seem to be pretty happy with how the game's going for them so far. They haven't really taken a big lead, but they've been right there with playing tight with the Maroon, which is hard to do, and they've been getting a lot of stops defensively. So if they can knock down their shots, they'll be in good shape. But the same is true for the Maroon. They haven't been able to knock down any shots at all.
You gotta love it, Hank. A lot of energy in this for each team here. I'm a big fan of that. Wow.
Stolen. Watts. That's an easy basket.
They were double face guarding Princess there. Hard to imagine nobody was open.
Yeah. You know, I think it's Watts seemed a bit shocked that she had that easy of an opportunity.
Yeah. I'm not sure when they drew it up, but since the timeout, the Gators have come into an extremely aggressive press, forcing Episcopal to use all 5 players, which, wow, I mean.
They do so well there, knocking down a 3-ball. That's the look they've been looking. That's what they've been looking for.
Absolutely, Hank. This team has had a rare off night when it comes to three-point shooting. You'd like to see a few more of those. Long 2 there, goes off the side of the backboard. Shy James grapples it away. She looks, what's the word? Angry. Princess, skip pass over to Nisha. To Natnem, back to Nisha.
Kick ball there called.
Coach yelling something at his players. I can't quite catch it though. Might be saying press or
hard to make out, but it did sound like press.
Mess maybe? I don't know.
My guess
There was an E and an S in there. First couple letters got lost though.
Sounded like a little bit of a press. That's what I heard.
I do believe you're correct, Hank.
Good move there by Shy James, but she's unable to knock down her shot.
Princess for 3. Wow.
Knocks it down. That's 2 in a row for her.
Episcopal takes a lead after being down by 4.
5.
Sorry, 5. Thank you, Hank. I don't do a lot of counting anymore.
Me neither. I used to back in my elementary school math days, lots of counting. But
lots of counting back then, yeah. Now it's mostly derivatives and such.
Not a big fan of the derivative.
Hey man, just be glad you're not in BC.
True.
Big 3 there. Here comes Genesis. Oh, rolls off the back. And it'll be Stone Ridge ball. Episcopal running a pretty aggressive press here. Does not work as Stone Ridge is able to advance pretty much effortlessly.
Oh my goodness. Turnover.
I feel like I'm in a bakery. Except the Princess. You know, with the three-point shooting talent that she has, you'd like to see Nisha pull a few more. She's been a little too eager to pass it, even when she has open looks. Genesis here for 3. Misses yet again.
Genesis yet to get a 3-pointer to fall so far, but she's getting open and she's getting good shots up.
Oh, a lot of contact there. I believe that's the second time she's hit the deck tonight, possibly more.
That was a big hit.
She's been all over the floor. That is Carrie Helfrich. She'll be checked out. Probably a good decision as she went out pretty hard there. Go
yeah,
get some
she
water.
looks a bit shaken up.
Maybe take a visit to the trainers if she needs. But
2 great trainers in attendance tonight for the Maroon. If you're in need of a trainer, the Maroons got the best of the best. Mrs. Rachel and Miss Kathy will heal you up quick.
So I've heard, Hank.
Haven't paid many visits to them as there's not many sports media related injuries, but
Back in my football days, I was there a lot.
In my football days, I was there a lot.
What kind of injuries does a goalie face?
Mostly fingers, hands.
Makes sense. Broken thumbs and such.
Sometimes a torn hamstring if you've got to run the sprints, but normally manage to escape those days.
Stone Ridge takes the 1-point lead there, and their coach calls a timeout. He'll talk it over with his gals. Probably something along the lines of, hey guys, let's keep the game quick. It's working for us when we move quickly, and when we slow it down, they're scoring points. Something like that, Hank?
I believe that sounds like him. In my brief interaction with him before the game, that it sounds like something he would say.
This guy over there has a headset on. What do we think of that?
Probably making important business calls from the stands.
I believe it. Perhaps he's a college scout, Hank. A lot of talented athletes in attendance here. Can't see what that logo on his quarter zip says. Looks like the old Washington Wizards logo, but I'm no NBA fan.
And there's some other fans with Crumble Cookie. I wonder what this week's Crumble Cookie lineup is looking like. I didn't get a chance to check it out on Tuesday. Maybe I'll check it out this weekend.
Will you?
Probably not.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not actually a big fan of Crumble Cookie. I just said that to have something to talk about.
Happens. Everett runs the length of the floor to inbound into Genesis.
Three ball.
Ooh.
Again, won't fall. She's growing frustrated.
That's got to be like 6 misses at least, Hank.
It might be.
Yeah.
Hasn't been her night from deep.
No, I mean, I assume she's a volume shooter.
You know, I hate to make this suggestion, but sometimes when you can't get the shot to fall, you've got to look for your teammates more often. Even when you're that wide open, I know that's a tough look to pass up, but if you can't knock it down, it's only hurting your team. But she'll take it again.
Ooh.
Again,
you know, Hank, it's like Deion Waiters once said, I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9, because if you go 0 for 9, that means you lost confidence, you stop shooting.
That's a true fact.
Oh, nearly stolen away by Princess. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shy James looking pretty frustrated with the ref. She rips the ball away from the Stone Ridge player and steps over her while the ref is accosting her. You know,
and it looks like
that in most games that I've seen, that would have been a technical, Hank.
Yeah, it's frustrating. But it looks like Shy James also may have been scratched in the ear. She keeps grabbing her her right ear.
Didn't get a good look at it. Shot clock is in the way for us.
Yeah, it's tough to see past this shot clock.
Nobody really knows for sure, Hank. Just one of those things.
Wow. Great shot there. James attempted to close out, but too little, too late.
Molly. I'm not even going to take a whack at that last name. Take a look at this, Hank. Number 30, Molly.
Dicewicz. Nobody knows for sure.
Nobody really knows for sure.
Maybe Molly does, but
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't even know. Wow. Triple coverage on Princess. She still goes up with it. And again, goes off again. Another rebound. And that's blocked. And rebounded by Everett.
Cover Dixon is standing at the three-point line, incredibly frustrated with Princess that she didn't pass that ball out. She was wide open, and she wanted to have a go with it. Go for it.
The rebounding talent on this team is evident, but you'd like to see some more court vision.
Definitely.
Princess reels one in. She goes up with it. It's fouled.
Silence in the gym right now as Princess attempts these 2 free throws. First one is good.
She knocks them both down. They're double covering Allison Haig there on the inbound. Hogg. Allison Hogg. Princess looks frustrated, I'm not sure why.
And that was stolen by Watts.
She gets the rebound and puts it in.
She's been incredible on both ends of the court. Defensively, she's definitely the most versatile player for the Gators. She's guarded, I think, every single player. 1 through 5.
I believe it. Stone Ridge getting loud now. I can barely hear Hank.
They're excited with the way these Gators on the court have been playing.
Only one more on the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, 3 there for Everett. Goes off. Shot clock's turned off.
Dixon, 5 seconds to go.
Finds Princess. Princess for 3. Doesn't go.
At the end of the first half.
The entire Maroon team really looked frustrated at the end there. Princess looking for some sort of something from the bench.
I don't know.
Before, and then looking a little bit apathetic when the ball was stolen. You'd like to see a little bit more effort from everyone, but
yeah, they seem frustrated, and I hope they can, calm down over half and really just get back into this game. They're trailing by 5 now, and these last few trips down the court have just been rough for the Maroon.
Absolutely, Hank. We'll see y'all soon. Welcome back to the second half of action here. Stone Ridge Gators against Episcopal High School Maroon here at the court. Currently, the Stone Ridge Gators are only a 5-point lead over the Maroon, and it's been a thriller so far, Hank.
It has been, and it's been cold outside, but in the last few minutes, this Gator team has been red hot. Went on a 5-point run there to take a 5-point lead against the Maroon, and they're hoping to continue that in the second half.
Start with the ball here. We'll see what they open up with.
Out of expect that.
That really looked like it went off the Stone Ridge player to me, but
Yeah, it was definitely close.
just one of those things that nobody really knows for sure.
And the Maroon will be looking to just convert more of their opportunities in the second half. They really struggled to knock down shots in the first 2 quarters, but hopefully they can figure it out in this quarter here.
Here's Everett. Genesis for 3, and she misses. Wow. Big rebound there for James. She gets it over to Princess, and the Maroon will score. 3-point game now. I wonder what they were talking about in the war room at halftime, Hank.
You know, I've got to assume that Coach Reed was in there by herself with them talking in the war room. And
with a game plan. Why? Because she studied, bro.
She studied.
5-point game yet again.
This guy's listening. And, you know, I got to think one of the differences for the Gators in outperforming the Maroon thus far has been their bench. They've been extremely loud, extremely active, and you haven't really seen that for the Maroon. They've been kind of quiet, and the body language on the bench for the Maroon is just the complete opposite as it has been for the Gators.
It's you see a lot of energy from the Maroon when they're making plays and such, but you got to see the energy even when you're down 5 in the third quarter. That's exactly when you need it, and they're just really not giving it.
Yeah, it's been frustrating to see. Hopefully, Coach Reed will get them fired up.
Couldn't agree more, Hank.
Shy almost lost her balance there, but
a little bit of acting there, but never hurt nobody.
She may have been trying to draw a charge. Nice handle there from Genesis.
Over to Martinez. Martinez double covered, gets over to Shy. Shy pump fakes. Back into Martinez. Martinez for 3. Ooh, just goes off.
Three ball.
Wow.
Knocks it down. Great shot there.
That was Katie Marks.
She extends the lead to 8.
Makes her mark.
Good one. I think that this is the biggest lead for the Gators thus far.
Probably biggest lead for either team.
Definitely.
Watts for 3. Just goes off.
Rebound.
Rebounded by Shy James. She takes her time with it. Gets up to Genesis.
She really threaded the needle on that pass. That was almost intercepted.
Advances to half court. 18 remaining on the shot clock here. Dixon. Out to Nottingham.
She looks a bit unsure of herself on the ball here.
Oh, end of the shot clock. Dixon pulls it. Gets a new shot clock, and it is tipped out of bounds by Watts.
That's about the best that play could have gone for the Maroon.
Well, other than a make.
Dixon seemed a bit out of range. She looked like she was kind of heaving that one up.
Yeah.
She's a great shooter, but she was forced into a bad situation there.
Unfortunate. Ball nearly poked away by Sather. And Campbell will inbound it. Gets the Princess. Princess with a late take. Tipped out by Stone Ridge. Biscuit will keep the ball and make a sub. A lot of noise coming from the Stone Ridge bench, as there has been all game. Uh-oh. Shot clock expires, is what I think that was. Something happened down low. Someone's hurt on the floor. Trainers are coming on. And that is, wow, yet again, that is Helfrich. She has been on the floor several times tonight. Hit the deck a few times. And I assume her coaches will give her a break. Oh, stolen away by Dixon. Dixon gets it over to Everett. Everett goes up with it, misses, and is fouled. Here goes Princess. She misses. Or sorry, Everett. My apologies. They both have very long hair that covers up their numbers. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, especially from our angle back here, Dick.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to see. And Genesis checks back in for, there's 6 players in the court for Eloise.
Wheezy out of here, says Coach Reed, I imagine.
Something along those lines, Hank. Genesis drives, kicks it to Dixon. Under 10 left in the shot clock. Genesis gets some room, swings into Princess. Under 5 seconds left. She got to pull one up at the buzzer. Fresh shot clock and a rebound. She makes it in. Episcopal's been forced to the very end of the shot clock a couple times, and they've been doing well with it.
Great pass there to Dixon, unable to knock down the layup.
Wow, great ball movement there from Stone Ridge as they get an easy lay for
Watts. Wide
increases the
open.
lead to 8 points. And if the Maroons not careful, they could just let the Gators run away with this one.
What do you have planned for this evening, Duke?
Oof.
Need to eat some dinner at the grill soon.
Yeah, I've got Aiden Walsh. He's bringing me Chipotle. He's off campus for soccer practice right now.
It's kind of him.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I had to pay for it. But
No pure acts of generosity from Aiden Walsh.
absolutely, Hank. Yeah, I think he's taking about $3 profit as well because I get chicken and guac, and I'm giving him 20. So he's making a few bucks and change.
Yeah. Aiden Walsh, known for his shifty business tactics.
He is known, Hank. I believe following that, prior to that, I'll do my homework, and I'll eat my Chipotle bowl over a game of No Limit Texas Hold'em with some of my dorm mates.
Exciting.
What's going on at Dell tonight, Hank?
Well, I've got a pretty busy night of homework ahead, and I am starving at the moment, so I'm going to get some food immediately after this game wraps up.
What are we thinking, Hank? Hot dog?
Probably
grilled cheese.
Hot dog, maybe a grilled cheese. I can't go with tenders. I've been doing it too often.
The tenders are losing their fastball, Hank.
They have. They're getting old.
But, hey, I mean, some of the young guys are getting some new legs, like the new chicken sandwich.
If you haven't tried the new chicken sandwich from the Episcopal Grill, make sure to check that out. Episcopal Grill, great service, better food.
James is fouled there, and the Stone Ridge fathers are in disbelief.
Yeah, they're worked up. They're not sure that should have been a foul.
And in fact, Hank, I wouldn't just say that. I would say they're sure that shouldn't have been a foul.
Yes, they look pretty fresh head with the officiating on that last play. Watts gets the ball, scanning the court. She'll take it herself. She's fouled. I'm not sure about that call, nor are the players for the Maroon team. I think that looked like a clean block to me.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps a makeup call there, Hank, following the outrage from the Stone Ridge faithful. Watts takes and makes her first one.
No doubt.
Second one goes off.
Watts is 50% from the line tonight, but she's been hooping.
She has been a lot higher than 50% from everywhere else.
She's making them from everywhere on the court, and she's playing great defense. She's been the spark and the plug for the.
I believe the word is spark plug, Hank.
She's been both, Dick.
Yeah, it's one thing though. It's not two things.
No.
Whatever you say, man.
No. Dixon will inbound here.
Pardon?
Dixon to inbound here.
That she will. Whistle blown. Stone Ridge so loud, I can't tell what's going on.
Shy James seems frustrated, whatever the call was.
Can't blame her.
I missed it.
Me as well, Hank. Me as well.
Shy called for a flop there, and the Stone Ridge
fans are loving it.
Are pretty excited about that call.
One man wearing glasses, khakis, and a blue quarter zip audibly shouts out, "Yes!"
If you know him, let us know, because
he's a big fan of the organization.
He's a big fan of the organization, or maybe he's just not a big fan of Shy James.
I mean, she has been a force in the paint tonight, Hank.
I don't love that. I don't love parents rooting against players on the opposing teams. I just don't think that's right. Root for your team, but when you're a grown man talking about high school kids, it's just inappropriate to be cheering against 16, 17, 18-year-old girls. It makes no sense to me.
I agree, Hank.
Classless, really classless.
It's just, you know, it's really, it's not about the game here. It's about the outstanding athletes, and
Shot made there.
he should really be focused on his own children there in this game. Absolutely. Out of bounds for Stone Ridge. Episcopal's brought it to a 3-point game. They have the ball, and Stone Ridge brings Watts back in. She's disagreeing with the subs that her coach is making. Shades of a lay GM.
Watts gets off the court just in time because the Gators were almost called for too many women on the court. Wow. Oh, a poor inbounds pass there from Dixon. And then she's called for a foul. The Gators will go to the line here.
Unfortunate series of events, Hank.
That's not the play you want to be making when you're trying to get back in this game, trailing by 3.
Couldn't agree more, Hank.
First shot falls, pushes the Gators lead to 4.
Ooh, first one goes off.
One for 2 from the line there for the Gators. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter, and they're in the lead by 4.
Episcopal's done a great job bringing this one back within reach, especially since it nearly got out of hand there midway through the third.
Watts smacks that inbounds pass away. She plays aggressive on both ends of the court. Great defense there.
Another turnover for Episcopal High School.
And the Stone Ridge fan base has really come to life in these last few minutes. They were pretty excited with that defensive play there from the Gators.
Absolutely, Hank. Watts gets it into Hogg. Foul called. Coach Reed is screaming for a double dribble. I wasn't paying enough attention to see it, Hank.
I didn't see one there.
Sorry, paying enough attention to the wrong word. I was looking at the wrong player.
Coach Reed upset.
Waiting on the shot, and I didn't get a great look at it, Hank. First one falls.
She
Then
improves
by 5.
She improves her percentage to 66% from the line. See if she can get to 75 here.
A real human calculator you are, Hank.
Oh, Duke, I wasn't doing that math myself. I have a quant for that sort of stuff.
I see.
Short for quantitative.
Yeah.
Those of you unaware.
What's his name?
Matthew. Maroon respond with the 2 points there.
3-point game here.
Don't fall.
And at the end of the third quarter, both teams are incredibly hyped. I would say it's more so the Maroon than the Gators, but the Maroon have brought it to one possession, and it's looking kind of scary now for the Gators.
After trailing by, I believe, 9, the Maroon are back in this game.
With a minute left here till start of the fourth, we'll see.
Excuse me, a bit of confusion from our director in the booth. 30 seconds to go until the fourth quarter starts. Both teams have been playing incredibly. We're looking forward to an exciting fourth quarter of action here in Ainsley Court.
Yeah, you know, hey, do you remember that? I think it was a Monday night football game. Perhaps it was a Thursday night game. I believe it was Monday, though. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers were playing against, I want to say the Bears, maybe the Seahawks. But Tom Brady, he has a chance for the game-winning drive. He's driving down and throws an incomplete pass on fourth down, and then he holds up a 4, thinking that it was only third down.
Yeah, shades of that from Gigi Abed, as she was a bit, our director. She's done a great job thus far, but she was a bit confused there about whether or not it was the end of the third or the end of the fourth quarter.
Such an exciting game.
A bit confusion.
Such an exciting game. I can understand getting lost in the action.
I've been given a look of disapproval from Abed as she is not happy with my comment, either of our comments there. So we'll.
It just rubbed me into it.
We'll forgive her.
Just this once.
There's that smile. Gigi's happy again. She's been great thus far. She's a great director and a real staple of this Maroon sports media program. And at this point in the broadcast, as the game's winding down, before this final quarter of action, we want to give a huge shout out to everybody involved in the production of this game. Shout out to you, Duke. Shout out to Gigi Abed, our director, as I mentioned earlier, and shout out to Caroline Benavides on the camera, as well as Derek Spears, who's done great work on the camera all game.
And of course, Arthur Segura on graphics.
Of course, as well as Coach Gamboa.
Shout out to you, Hank.
Oh, thanks, man. Stop. You're too kind. Huge shout out to Dr. Gamboa and Coach Luke David. Huge members of this sports media team. They make it all possible.
And to all the fans watching, our director Gigi Abed would like to say hi. We will expect responses in the chat. Anything you'd like to say to her, put it in chat.
Yep. Type hi in the chat.
Moving screen there, maybe? Not sure what the call was. Still a 3-point game. Wow.
Ooh. She hits the deck hard there. Hope she's all right.
Wow, that is Carrie Elfrich. I don't know if it's perhaps she's just playing with more effort than the rest of these gals, but she has hit the floor at least 4 times tonight, Hank.
Seems maybe her center of gravity is a bit off as she's taken quite a few tumbles, Duke.
She's got to dust off those shoes, Hank. She's been tumbling. Offensive foul call on Cover Dixon. That is the Maroons' second in a row. Miss Reed's not loving it.
Miss Reed's not loving it, but the Stone Ridge fans are. There again, elated with that call. Every call that's gone the Gators' way, they've made sure to express their approval. And every call that's gone against them, they've gotten up expressing their disapproval. They're a passionate fan base.
I believe I heard an "oh, Madone" following the call, Hank.
Oof, Madone. A little bit of Italian there.
Uh-oh, Princess misses the layup. And the second one, but she is fouled. Miss Reed is visibly shaken.
She's on all fours, rolling around on the ground right now. She's a passionate coach, and that's why this Maroon team loves her so much.
First shot falls. 2-point game now. And to bring it within a single score. Princess makes it happen.
And this has been a stressful game for the Maroon, as seen on the expressions of Coach Reed and Coach Slack. But the Maroon have played well, and they've responded to adversity well, and cut the lead down to 1 as they
goes Princess. Good steal by her. Recovered by Josie Watts.
Watts dribbles out of a double team there. That was a phenomenal play. She gets to the basket, takes it herself, and she's fouled. Wow, coast to coast, razzle dazzle, and she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Shy James is not loving it, to say the least.
No, she's definitely frustrated. The Maroons really had no answer for Watts this far. She's been an electrifying player. High voltage, high watts, if you will.
Little electricity joke for you, Hank.
I'll keep them coming, don't worry.
She makes the first one. Shocking.
I know you're making a joke there, Duke, but that is shocking because it's incredibly difficult to make free throws on Ainsley Court, especially at this end of the court.
Couldn't agree more, Hank.
It's gotten easier recently.
She misses the second one. Hopefully she'll bring the defensive energy her team needs.
Double team there. Watts called for a foul.
She is not loving it.
She is livid. Absolutely livid. She was really upset at that call there.
Yeah, she was jumping up and down with her hands in the air, Hank.
Seemed like a bit of an overreaction.
Not in a happy way.
Shocked by that officiating. Seemed to be a bit of an overreaction, and she's as she goes to the bench during this timeout, she's being calmed down by her coaches.
Been a really slow fourth quarter for each of these teams as we came in to it 32-35. The score is now 34-36.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring thus far, but a lot of basketball left to be played.
Couldn't agree more, Hank. It's been an excellent fourth quarter. Despite the lack of scoring, it's been a lot of action, and although you would like to see a little bit more on the scoreboard for each team. Can't hate a close game.
Yeah, and you can't complain given the hard defense both of these teams have been playing.
Here goes Princess.
Shine the
Wow.
three.
She drills one. Puts the Maroon up by one, and the bench is alive.
And that's you need to see that from the Maroon bench, whether or not they're hitting shots or they're missing them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree, Hank. Rain or shine, you got to bring the energy. Coach Gamboa is on his feet. Sorry, Dr. Gamboa is on his feet.
Coach, doctor, he does it all, dude.
Yeah. Mr. even. Senor, if you will.
Three, wide open.
Ooh.
Won't go.
Katie Marks, she's been solid from three tonight. Rare miss from her. A little bit off the mark there.
Everett sets a screen there. Nice.
Foul is called.
You know, in a bit on
Timeout called? I'm not entirely sure. Yes, timeout is
timeout
called.
called. That was a good play because the Maroon weren't looking like they're going to be able to advance the ball here.
Mm-hmm.
They're really struggling to break the press.
Happens, Hank. I've dealt with some difficult press in my time, and for a guy with a handle like mine, it can be difficult at times.
And, you know, speaking of press, Duke, top story out of the Maroon Onion this week is
I don't think I follow that account anymore, I'll be honest, Hank. But what'd they say?
excuse me, I've just lost it. Yeah, top story of the Episcopal Onion this week is that Trump has officially signed an executive order banning MIMBY, and so that's good news for all English students across Episcopal High School.
Except for us, now that we're done with them being.
Yeah, that would have been nice to have happened our freshman year, but our 45th president was not yet in office.
47th.
45th and 47th. Both. You don't see that often.
Not sure about the call there. He's waving his finger back and forth. I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, not great signaling from the officials in this game.
No, they got to give him
a bit unclear.
They got to give him those mics like they have in the professional leagues, the NFL.
Definitely.
Or just have good now call out the fouls. Now the foul's on Everett. Will remain Stone Ridge ball. Stone Ridge still trailing by 1, just under 4 remaining. Oh, 3 just goes barely off.
Man, this Gators coach is livid at the moment. He's got a short fuse.
He is very loud, though.
Seen him lose it a couple of times this game, and again, he's upset here at the lack of court vision from his star player.
You know, I think a couple more turnovers and you might start to see some steam come out of his ears, Hank.
Yeah, definitely.
He is pacing up and down. And
sporting a McDowell's All-American jersey. I'm not familiar with that one.
I believe that's something from a movie, Hank. I'll have my guy do some research on that and get back to the fans. Wow, rebounded by Hogg, and looked like a clean block to me, but she'll be sent to the line.
That's frustrating. And again.
Hank, I believe this is from Coming to America.
Oh, I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Can't believe
too.
I didn't recognize it.
I haven't seen that movie since I was probably about 8 years old, so I don't have the best memory of it. Does he play in an All-American game?
I don't remember, Duke. I don't. But
either way, after 2 foul shots, Episcopal still leads by 1. While I've disagreed with a lot of fouls tonight, that shooting foul was one that I can't argue with.
yeah. Let's see if they can improve on their last trip to the line where they went 0 for 2.
Coach Reed has to say timeout probably 15 times there to get the timeout. She's frustrated.
She's definitely frustrated with this officiating. It seems like it's been pretty one-sided thus far, but, you know, these are the best refs in the ISL, and they're going to call the game pretty fairly, I believe.
I do believe, Hank. I haven't seen anything egregious tonight.
Me neither.
Timeout's coming to a close here.
And, you know, I've got to expect that Coach Reed is just telling her gals just to stay composed when they come out back onto the court, because they're in the lead with they have a 1-point lead with just a few minutes left, 3 exactly, and they've just got to keep level-headed and not let the Gators dictate the pace of this game.
Absolutely, Hank. This has been a long fourth quarter. Feels like 10 minutes ago, there were only 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Now there's only 3, but time can get away from you if you're not careful. And it's been a 1-point game for a very long time. Chance to tie it here. She won't. Second chance here to tie it is Karina Sather.
And it's been a while since she was fouled, but if I'm not mistaken, she'll have a third chance to tie it. Oh, now's a chance to take the lead.
Interesting, they bring down 2 of their smaller players. Wow. Stone Ridge takes the lead with 3 minutes exactly to go.
You know, amid heckling from the stands, she was able to knock that shot down. That was impressive.
Episcopal barely gets open there for the inbounds pass. Advances the rock. Shy, controlling the game here. Wow, she finds Genesis wide open, and Genesis makes it. Episcopal takes the lead.
She lays it in with ease. Wide open down low. Wow, backdoor cut, and she was unmarked.
Absolutely, Hank. You cannot let somebody get that open if you're hoping to win the game.
No, you can't give away free points. Especially in a game where points have been so hard to come by. A look like that is just killer.
Foul call on Stone Ridge. Episcopal will get the ball into the hoop here. Stone Ridge already in the bonus. Yet they still have 2 fouls to give. Uh-oh, ball gets away from Everett. He hangs on.
Yeah, and, you know, to that comment you just made, it's hard to say whether or not the discrepancy between the fouls called on the Maroon and fouls called on the Gators has just been because the Gators have been playing a tighter, more clean game, or if it's been a product of poor officiating. But
I couldn't tell you, Hank.
either way, it's up for debate.
I do have faith in the officials, and I'd like to hope that their officiating job has been even.
Dixon frustrated that she was not past the ball there.
You know, I'm with her, Hank. I think she should have gotten that one. She's wide open. Pulls
for 3. Knocks it down.
She shows why she was frustrated as she gives Episcopal a 2-point lead here with 1:52 remaining.
Dixon ignites the Maroon fan base, puts Episcopal in the lead. And a foul is called. Coach Reed, about 10 feet onto the court, furious. And I can't say I blame her.
She is
a bit of a soft foul there.
Madison Martinez for Genesis. Martinez is a strong 3-point shooter. We'll see what she can do. Watts knocks the first one down, looking to tie the game here. And she misses the second one. Her third trip to the line tonight, and she has done that 3 times. Knocked the first one down, missed the second.
Yeah, both teams haven't been super efficient from the charity stripe, but nonetheless, it's been a close game. Neither team has been able to take advantage of the other's lack of accuracy from the line.
Must be frustrating. Oh, missed the first one. Chance to give him a 2-point lead here. It's Shot James.
Niseko enters the stands, and you've got to wonder if she's here to watch the game or if she's here to knit.
A little bit of both, Hank. A little bit of both.
She can multitask. But
better than me. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, especially not in a game this exciting.
Ball goes out of bounds on Episcopal. Shy misses both of her free throws. Whistle's being blown. Couldn't tell you why.
And the official calls over both head coaches just to have a little discussion. I gotta wonder what they're talking about. What's the call here? Okay, it's maroon ball. I don't know what went down just then, but Stonebridge's coach is incredibly frustrated, and the
maybe
Stonebridge fans are too.
they brought him in bidding war, see who knocked it out of bounds, and Coach Reed just offered more money there, Hank.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
That's
happened.
all I can imagine.
But that's strange. I haven't seen that before.
Stonebridge coach is losing his mind.
He is ticked off. And he's in a heated conversation with the official right now.
The ref explaining it to him like a guy who owes him money. I'll get you the next one, I swear, says the ref. I can only assume.
That's a bit of questionable officiating. Maybe not the call, but
the reversal of the call. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You don't want to see that because that just it leaves doubt.
Yeah. James here gets up to Princess. Princess wide open inside, and she's fouled.
The Maroon fan base on their feet. They're excited. Prospect of taking a 3-point lead here. With both teams now in the bonus.
This is the first one. A lot of missed free throws here, Hank.
A lot. That's going to be a point of emphasis at the next practice for both of these teams, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Watts, great ball movement. And she's wide open in the paint. Knocks it down easily.
Stone Ridge takes a 1-point lead. Minute 18 remaining. Stone Ridge bench is getting loud. Ball gets away from Everett. And ref has yet to signal which way it'll go. I think it stays here. Stone Ridge coach is not having it. He's throwing his arms up. He's in disbelief. I think he's reached the acceptance stage of anger.
Wow. And the Maroon come to life. Huge shot there to take the lead back. And they'll go to the line and get another chance to further extend this lead. That was a big play there from Princess. Her name may be Princess, but she's showing these Gator players who the queen is.
Good one, Hank.
Our director, Gigi Abed, did not like that joke.
I don't know. She's smiling. I can't tell. She makes the free throw. That's going to be big. 2-point lead now. And the coach of the Gators seems to have come to his senses, realized that being angry isn't going to fix anything.
Yeah, he's calmed down recently.
Accepted that things are going to be the way they are. And he's got to control the controllables.
Yeah.
Gets his players on their feet, however.
You know, and I'm a bit shocked he's upset with the officiating because it seems like it's, for the most part, gone the way of the Gators.
I agree, Hank. Although Episcopal did have a couple of calls there in a row.
Yeah, that is true.
Most of the game, it's been pretty even. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great work by Cover Dixon to poke that away as the Gators attempt to inbound there.
57 seconds left on the clock. And Episcopal leads by 2.
I'm a bit surprised with the full court press.
Yeah, that was full.
Wow, great handle.
Oh, Watts misses. She's knocked over. No call.
Again, yeah, that's got to be a push there. Dixon was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
No.
Oh, excuse me. What? I'm a bit confused. Was that a late shooting foul?
No.
What's
It
going
was
on here?
it was in the bonus. Hey.
Well, I'm not sure I saw any foul on the Maroon after that shot. Okay, this is just abysmal. I've got to say I'm pretty upset with the way this officiating has gone, because the confusion and the lack of communication between these refs has been unacceptable. And coach for Stone Ridge has been fired up. He's upset, and I can't say I blame him, because this is just not what you want to see in an officiating game.
He has to get his assistant coach to come pull him off. Pull him away from the ref. It's
my goodness.
It's a circus out here, Hank. I can't lie to you.
If the refs don't get a handle on this game soon, things are going to get ugly, and I'm just not sure what's going on here.
Dixon knocks down the first one. And Dixon knocks down the second one as well.
Yeah, takes advantage.
4-point lead.
The opportunity percent, and then she gets a steal. Oh!
And that is Helfrich yet again on the floor. She laid out for another one. She's been hustling to it all night.
And Coach Reed telling her players, calm down, calm down. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. They're in the lead here, and they just need to stay level-headed as they close out this game.
Helfrich missed the first one.
Bit of heckling there from the stands as Elfridge attempted that throw. Gotta wonder if
she
it's
makes the
heckling.
second one.
No heckling there, and that shot was smooth as butter.
Timeout called for Stone Ridge. I believe that was called for Stone Ridge. I'm not sure who called it.
Coming out of this timeout, the Maroon have a 3-point lead, 1 possession lead, and we've got a special guest here in the booth. You want to say anything, Tate? He's a star for the Varsity boys basketball team. Great basketball player.
What's going on, guys? Varsity basketball captain here, Tate Wardell. It's a great game we have here. You know, the girls are working hard. Seem a little stressed out, but I know we're going to do all right. See, things like that. Can't be making little mistakes, but we're going to bounce back and win this game.
Sean James' pass slips through the hands of Martinez. And Stone Ridge will get a real good chance here.
They can tie this game with a 3-point shot. Wide open.
Neiskowitz drops it in.
Nice.
The assistant coaches for Stone Ridge are loving it.
Yeah. 40 seconds to go, and the Maroon lead by 1. This has been about as even as a game.
Stone Ridge gives up the ball there, misses that layup, and they might be donezo.
Yeah, they might be. Hey, they're not feeling good. They're donezo. And this gym has gotten eerily silent here as there's 40 seconds to go. Timeout is called, and both teams talk it over. It's a close one. It's been back and forth. neither team has really been able to take a firm lead.
No, it's been neck and neck, wire to wire the entire game, Hank.
It has been.
With about 40 seconds left. This is going to be a real big possession for the Maroon. Pardon me.
Is that a yawn I heard, Duke?
That was a yawn, Hank. I've been known to yawn when I speak for too long.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot to say about each of these teams tonight, as Princess Ikejenu is fouled.
You know, talking as much as we've been talking these past 40 or so minutes, you're bound to get tired. Takes the wind out of you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chock full of adrenaline right now, but my voice is just getting tired, Hank.
I understand, Duke.
Princess misses her first one. Stone Ridge bench getting loud. It seems everyone's allowed to heckle but us, Hank.
I know. It's a shame.
Truly.
Shot falls.
2-point game here.
Wide open.
She makes it.
Poor press there from the Maroon, and the game is tied.
Shot clock turned
I'm
off.
on the edge of my seat, Duke.
Wow, I mean,
25 seconds to go. I'm
out
standing
of my
up.
seat. Shot clock is turned off. Maroon looked to hold for the last shot. Ikejenu has it.
They're going to double team her. And
nearly turned over. Shy James has it, and she's fouled.
She'll go to the line with 12 seconds to go.
At the line with 12.4 remaining.
I've got goosebumps, Duke.
Here.
Shy James lives from moments like these.
First one is made.
First shot, no doubt.
1 point lead for the Maroon. James catches, puts up a three, won't go. A little bit of history there for y'all. And Watts retreating back to the logo, assuming she'll be looked for on the potential fast break following a Shy James miss.
He knocks down both. Incredible composure there from Shy James. The Maroon take a 2-point lead with 12.4 to go.
It's been an absolute thriller here, Hank. It's getting cold in here, I'll tell you that.
Shy James, she's had a roller coaster ride of a game, up and down. She's been the subject of some heckling from fans, but she stayed level-headed and converts in a big, big moment there for the Maroon. .40 seconds to go in this timeout, and it feels like a lifetime, Duke. I just can't wait for this basketball to resume. It's been a thrilling game.
Absolutely, Hank. 2-point deficit here for Stone Ridge. They get the ball, 12.4 remaining. They've got some electrifying scores. They found number 30, Molly Dishkowicz.
We'll go with it.
For the last 2 buckets, and she will remain in this game, as well as leading scorer and seeming to be their star player, Josie Watts. We've got Allison Hagen as well. Carrie Helfrich. Here comes Molly. 8 seconds remaining.
And they're looking for Watts. They're looking for Watts in the corner.
Pulls for 3.
Whoa, no! Rebound! She's fouled!
No way.
My goodness!
0.7 seconds remaining. Oh, she hits the floor again.
No.
And she's hurt.
And you got to hope she's okay. She's in tears. This is not pretty. Trainer Rachel comes over.
That is Helfrich. She has hit the floor several times tonight.
Yeah, she's taking a beating, and she's a tough girl. I hope she's all right. And, you know, I hate to bring it up at a time like this because we're just hoping that she's all right. But if she's too injured to take the free throws, I believe the rules state that Coach Reed can select the shooter for the Gator team.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. If she's
I didn't
not
know
able to take her shots. So I hope she's all right and can walk it off here. But and this could, unfortunately for the Gators, could be an advantage almost for the Maroon here if they can pick a poor shooter.
It looks like Stone Ridge got to pick their own shooter.
Okay, well, I guess it doesn't, in the NBA at least, that is how it's done. But
I think NBA and high school basketball, the rules are a little different.
high pressure shot here. Just 0.7 seconds to go.
Both teams are out of timeouts. Both
It
teams
is
are
loud in
finish.
the gym. And it won't go. And the Maroon is excited. They're going to have to miss this shot on purpose. I think that's the only way you can win this game.
I suppose, Hank.
Miss this shot and get a quick putback. And she misses. Buzzer sounds, and this game is over. This game is over. The Maroon rush the court. Exciting finish there. That's about as close as a game as you're going to see in girls high school basketball.
Stone Ridge parents look livid.
They are. They're upset. Upset with the officiating. And you know, it's been a tough game for both teams, hard fought. And I'm glad the Maroon came away with a win, but sorry to those who were rooting for the Gators.
Yeah, absolute thriller here. It's been a pleasure to call.
That's a tough
See y'all
way to
later.
finish.